been so good at home this season. Whereas Boreham Woods, they've only won once on the roads. Luke Garrard has full belief in his players. But again, they need to start turning that away form into points. And he does believe that very quickly they can climb up the table. He does openly admit this has probably been the hardest start to a National League season that he's had in his tenure, which is an incredible 8 years. But yeah, as the rain pours here, we're on a slight slant coming down, but it's rough, it's ready. That is what the National League is all about, and that is why we love it. Nice little crowd gathered here today as well. And somewhere, undercover, I'm sure in the warm and dry, unlike the rest of us, I your team today. Adam Virgo and Adam Summers.
Thank you, Becky. Afternoon, everyone. A local derby for us this evening, just under 12 miles between Grosvenor Vale and Meadow Park. Stuart Maynard says he's freshened up the Wealdstone side today. There's also a tweak in formation. That'll become clear at kickoff. 3 changes to the 11 that began last weekend's FA Cup defeat at Bromley. To the bench go Ashley Charles, Mika Obiero and Kyle Smith. In come Nathan Ferguson, Abdul Malik and the captain Jack Cook. Luke Garrard has named an unchanged side, the same 11 that began Boreham Wood's FA Cup win over Welling last weekend. Angelo Balanta has averaged a league goal every 87 minutes of play so far this season. He's the Woods' joint top scorer with 4 goals, the same as centre-forward Lee and Love. It's Cook who got his head to that, and he was there again. It's dropped nicely in the box, and they're saying there was an arm used there.
It's Cook with the first head up. I think he might be the player involved. Play.
Good ball by Abdul Malik. It's comfortably wide in the end from Kretschmar. Ferguson. Abdul Malik with the ball wide. Tracking back here was Souza. Abdul Malik. Couldn't quite find Campbell. Marsh. Comfortable take in the end for Ward. Robinson, good movement from Payne. Robinson with the ball into the box. Marsh is penalised. And Love taken away from him by Cook. Balanta, though, has brought Souza into it. Souza looking for the room for the shot, and he found it! Really well taken goal.
It almost says to Jed Ward in the goal that I'm going to go to your right-hand side, and he does it. He cuts across it brilliantly. The first touch there, and you think you're going to go to his right-hand side, and he doesn't.
And Love looking to get him behind them here, and he has done. It's just about kept out.
Straight from Love to go through.
Towards the near post it went. And just turned wide, but that was pretty close. Fifield with the cross, it's a good cross too. Goalkeeper came a long way but didn't get to it, and then there was a pullback there from Marsh. Kretschmar, number 10, finds Ferguson. Kretschmar continued his run, it's a really good run too. And Campbell trying to bring it under his spell, but was in an offside position. It's a good run forward here from the centre-back as well. Fairly tame effort, but at least it is one on target. Kretschmar again. Just kept in by Cox. And then hit on the turn by Marsh. Oh, Balanta's there! Good stop. Alarakia. Oh, that's a brilliant run. Alarakia! Fantastic goal! Wonderful individual goal. That's what he's capable of. And what a way for Wealdstone to get on terms here.
About how he can drive with the ball and take players on. It's a brilliant individual goal, it really is. Maybe you could look at the marking and think maybe he should have done slightly better, but he was positive. Confident as well on that left foot of his. Hits the target nicely in the corner. Goal of real brilliance there from him.
The other side of the coin is that they will pass the ball quickly. Oh, they're in again, Campbell! Oh, should have scored.
That's a brilliant little reverse ball there from Ferguson. I think you'll be disappointed with it.
Kept in by Alarakia. Will we see more individual quality from him? Just maybe held on to it too long that time. Kretschmar played it against Alarakia. Cox is a long way forward. The cross, I think, was intended for Marsh. Balanta to Cox. That time, I think the goalkeeper got the shout. Alarakia. Up against Cox here. Oh, Alarakia, that's brilliant. Seemed to be being held there as well, I have to say. Well, a degree of sympathy there with Alarakia, I've got to say.
There's Cox, the players involved, and he's put in his shirt there, so probably he's got the free kick outside the box, but...
What I'd also say about this, Adam, is that that is a clear yellow card, isn't it?
Yeah.
And he's already been booked.
That they identified at the start of the season, or are they the ones that are further down the pecking order that he's had been given? Have they come in and done the job that he's expected of them?
And that recruitment was one of the areas where perhaps their respective sizes. Balanta. Oh, lovely bit of skill that by Balanta. Cook with the sliding challenge. Comes out here to Payne. Now Souza. Souza with the cross and a corner to Boreham Wood. Kretschmar slid in there and it's a bit late that. He's going to be booked for it, Kretschmar. Sammy. Oh, he really did his best to stay on his feet there, Sammy. Well, it's the second yellow and that makes red, which you can understand that decision, but of course it rubs salt into the Wealdstone wound, Adam, in light of the fact that at the other end of the pitch, they will feel exactly the same thing should have happened.
Can't go diving in like that.
Smith has lost out to Marsh. Cleared by Cook. Into the box it goes. Adakwa. Alarakia, chance to run at Cox again. Robinson's back to help out. Took a risk going to ground again there, Cox, but he got the ball. It'll be a corner.
Walking a tightrope already.
Into a good area.
It's one of those ones where you start on the line and then you just pull yourself away. And Ashmore.
Challenge came in from Cook. Balanta. Unluff, they could do here. He's found the room, has he, for the shots? It's well blocked in the end. Finding Souza. Can he do it again? And that was on target, I think.
Barker just got in the way of it when he was going flying towards the goal.
Another ball into the box. It was Carl Smith who got his head to that, and again. Towards Abraham.
Well, it's Samney. It's that little cut back there.
There's the cross. It's a good oh, he's built it, Robinson! Marsh is there too, and now Souza. Souza's shot gathered in.
It's a better ball in there with a bit more pace and quality, but...
Is there one last chance to get it forward? No, there isn't. It's a share of the spoils in this local derby. Frustration maybe for Luke Garrard, who saw his side dominate for large parts of the game. Went 1-0 up as well. Lovely finish from Eriko Souza to make it 1-0. The equalising goal from the player of the match, Tarin Alarakia, one of the best I've seen so far this season. A real piece of individual brilliance.